Ciao amici, I'm here on the show floor at the International Pizza Expo in Las Vegas with my fellow World Pizza Champion team member, Mr. Paul Cataldo. Paul, why don't you tell everybody where you're from?
I'm from Elkhart, Indiana, and nobody knows where Elkhart, Indiana is.
Unless you race cars.
No, well, that because you need a car hauler, or you need an RV.
Right.
So we're the RV capital of the world. So, but aside from that, we're just about 25 minutes east of Notre Dame.
What's the name of your pizzeria?
Antonio's Italian Restaurant. Been there for 42 years.
That's unbelievable. So your family originally, show your family that's opened this 42
years?
Yes,
started out when I was 15 years old with my dad and my brother.
Wow.
My dad passed away. I bought my brother out, and I've been alone since last 22 years.
And I know, like, you've got your kids are in there. Your daughter's actually now becoming acclaimed as another champion. She competes, and that's really awesome.
She won the Mid-America Pizza Challenge. I guess it was 2020, one of the last events that we could have before COVID. And she's here today competing. So we wish her the best of luck. And I have 5 girls that work in my restaurant full time.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's really good. If you had some words of advice, now being in the industry as long as you have, to a brand new pizza operator or somebody that's getting in, what would you tell them?
Start out slow. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Perfect your passion, whatever it is. If you're making tacos, burgers, steaks, pizzas, perfect your craft. Learn it. Just learn as much as you can about the product and the business and the industry before you launch into and get it, over your head. So this is a great place to pick brains and to listen and to sit on and different panels and get some advice from people that have been in it a long time. Not your best friends, not your parents, because they all want you to do what you're going to do, but people that are actually in the industry that have been in there longer than 5 or 10 years, and those people are set. We've all made mistakes, and we've all learned from our mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're going to be out of business.
That's right.
So perfect it, learn, ask questions.
I think that's some of the best advice that anybody can give. I think you're 100% spot on, and I think for us, it's crucial to the next generation of pizzeria owners and pizza makers
this is a tough
to understand.
Business.
It's
a tough business, and what's going to happen when you and I are gone?
That's
Someone
right.
has to take over, or it's going to die. And so it's passion. We have a passion, and if you don't have passion about it, don't get in it.
That's awesome. Paul, thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. This is Darren Ezzo from the Ezzo Sausage Company. All of you pepperoni fanatics will guaranteed to know his cup and char pepperoni, which is one of the ones I consider one of the best on the market. I'll put that out there right now.
Thank you.
You've been around for a long time. If you had one bit of advice to the professional or somebody who's just getting into our industry, what would that advice be?
For me, I would say never leave well enough alone. If you have something that you feel like you consider is a really good dough or a really good sauce, you're using a really good cheese or toppings, always strive to make it a little better. Like, see what you can change, see what you can fix. Just always strive to do a little better. The minute you become complacent is the moment that the next guy
is going to take a step in front.
Exactly.
Never stop learning. Always be the best.
Yes.
I love that.
All the best people that I know consider themselves, like, if no one looks at themselves, they say I'm number one. They almost say I'm number two because I can one day, even beat myself or beat the next guy, or I mean, not that it's a competition, but just always, like I said, strive to make yourself better.
You said it like a true pro, and I couldn't reiterate that enough. Darren, thank you so much for your time. It's always nice seeing you.
Great to see
and
you.
Again, man, keep sending that pepperoni. It's one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks.
Ciao. Ciao, guys. I'm here on the show floor in Las Vegas at the International Pizza Expo with a good friend of mine, Mr. Dave Gonnella, who's VP of Sales for Gonnella Baking, as well as Mali Marcucci.
You got it.
Who's also in sales there at the team. Dave, why don't you give me just a real quick something for the industry, new guys coming in, people that are in the industry, some thoughts. You've been around for a long time. Give them some advice.
I think what's unique about the pizza industry is how open everyone is in this industry to share knowledge. The workshops here at the Pizza Expo are unbelievable. There's no industry like it where you can take advantage of the kind of information you can find here on the show floor. There's long-time pizzeria owners here that are willing to share their secrets, whether it's dough formulas, hydration levels on dough, fermentation. There's experts all over the show floor. So I think really, if you're new into the business, this is a great place to start, is the Pizza Expo. And you can form lifelong relationships here. This is a great industry to be a part of. I think networking really is super important. You need to be able to trade ideas and thoughts and questions and concerns you might have in the industry with your peers. And this is a great place to start for an operator.
Dave, I don't want to hold you to anything, but in your opinion, what's the next big thing? What are we working on, man?
In terms of dough, I'm a dough guy, right? And
An artisan dough guy, if you will. He's one of my students, actually.
So we're working on some really cool frozen pizza doughs. Obviously, everyone is struggling with labor right now, and it's a way for the operator to pull labor out of the restaurant. You can save on equipment in your shop, and if you have multiple units, you can really get uniformity across all your stores. And maybe for an operator, maybe they want to make their one kind of core dough in-house, but maybe they want to add a Detroit-style pizza dough, or a grandma or Sicilian-style pizza.
Simplifying the process so that even non-skilled people can end up with the same results with something that you've already prepared for them and perfected.
Right. You
Awesome.
might not want to bring in extra ingredients and have two different doughs to train their staff on it, and so it's a way we could simplify operations for a customer.
Very cool. There you have it, folks, right from the man's mouth.